I am sorry, my wife. I know we will walk together, not only through the quiet mornings when the sun stretches its golden fingers across the sky, but also through the nights when the moon hides behind clouds and the world feels uncertain. Somehow, in the mysterious writing of fate, our paths were drawn like two rivers, slowly bending toward the same ocean. I still remember the first moment I realized your presence was not ordinary. It was gentle, like the first breeze after a long summer day, like the soft call to prayer that settles the restless heart. And in that moment, I understood something quietly powerful, that love does not always arrive with thunder and lightning. Sometimes it comes like a whisper. You looked at me with a kindness I did not believe I deserved. You saw the broken edges I tried to hide from the world. You saw the mistakes I carried like heavy stones in the pockets of my heart. You saw the parts of me that were unfinished, uncertain, still learning how to stand. Yet you stayed, not because I was perfect, not because I had everything figured out, but because your heart understood something deeper than judgment. You loved my devotion, even when my flaws stood louder than my strength. And that kind of love feels like a miracle. There are moments when I wonder how someone like me could receive something so pure, how someone who stumbles could be held by someone who believes so firmly. But every time doubt appears, you smile. And that smile is like sunlight breaking through clouds. It tells me things words sometimes cannot. It tells me that mercy is greater than imperfection. That love is not a reward for perfection, but a gift for those who are willing to grow together. You remind me often, softly, patiently, that Allah is on our side. Not as a promise of an easy road, but as a reminder that no road walked with faith is ever truly lonely. When you say it, your voice carries a calm certainty that settles my heart. And suddenly, the storms of worry grow quieter, because if the one who wrote the stars is guiding our path, then even the hardest steps have meaning. Sometimes I watch you laugh at the smallest things. The way joy finds you in places most people overlook. A cup of tea shared quietly, a gentle breeze at sunset, a simple conversation that turns ordinary minutes into memories. And in those moments, I realize something beautiful. Your heart is a garden, a place where patience grows, where hope blooms, where kindness is never in short supply. You teach me without ever trying to teach, just by being yourself, just by choosing love again and again, even when the world outside is loud with impatience and heavy with doubt. There are days when I feel like I do not deserve the goodness you give, days when my thoughts whisper that I am too flawed, too imperfect, too human. But then you hold my hand with quiet certainty, and in that simple gesture, you erase 1,000 doubts. You remind me that love is not about deserving. It is about believing. Believing that two imperfect souls can still build something sacred. Believing that faith can turn weakness into strength. Believing that even broken pieces can form a beautiful mosaic when placed together with care. I promise you this. I will keep trying to be worthy of the kindness you show me. Not because love demands perfection, but because love inspires growth. I want to be the person who protects your smile from unnecessary sadness. The person who listens when the world grows too noisy. The person who stands beside you, not only in moments of celebration, but also in the quiet struggles no one else sees. Because forever is not built in a single promise. It is built in 1,000 small choices. Choosing patience when frustration appears. Choosing understanding when misunderstanding knocks. Choosing forgiveness when pride tries to take control. Choosing love again and again until it becomes the language of our lives. Sometimes I imagine our future like a long road beneath a sky, full of endless stars. We walk together through changing seasons. Spring arrives with laughter. Summer carries warmth and dreams. Autumn teaches us gratitude. Winter reminds us to hold each other closer. And through every season, our footsteps remain side by side. There will be moments of uncertainty, moments when plans change, when the world feels heavy. But even then, I know something unshakable. As long as faith lives in our hearts, hope will never disappear. Because love built on faith is not fragile. It is steady, like mountains, patient, like rivers, enduring, like the sky itself. Your smile, my dear, is still one of the greatest blessings I have ever known. It brightens my days in ways you may never fully realize. When the world feels gray, your laughter paints it with color again. When my thoughts grow restless, your presence becomes my calm. And I find myself grateful for the smallest things. Your voice in the morning, your messages that arrive when I least expect them, the